I used to be that person who did not want to do a meet and greet, but then my dog got attacked by a Yorkie. And I said, oh, hell no. From now on, I will be doing meet and greets with every dog. I've been on Rover so long that meet and greets were not even a thing when I first started. If the thought of meeting and greeting complete strangers bothers you, then you'll want to stick around for this video. Today, I will be talking about how to survive as a dog sitter who has social anxiety, who is forced to do meet and greets. Hey you guys, it's you and your dog's new pet sitter bestie Shara, and I am back with an all new video for Dogtober. Today is Thursday, October 23rd, and I will be sharing with you all my do's and don'ts for meet and greets as a dog sitter. I've been on Rover so long that meet and greets were not even a thing when I first started. And then all of a sudden, up came the meet and greet. They have programmed it into Rover now where it will suggest a meet and greet, propose a meet and greet, and they've even gotten so sophisticated and tech savvy with it. Now, you don't even have to do meet and greets in person. You can do a Zoom meet and greet, okay? I've done one of those. I did a video conference meet and greet with the dogs. I held my dog up to the screen. I held Caleb up to the screen. They held their dog up to the screen, and we did it that way. And that's okay for some people. But some people want to come over to your house, be in your space, and get to meet you and the dog if you have one. So first up, for my do. I used to be that person who did not want to do a meet and greet, but then my dog got attacked by a Yorkie. And I said, oh, hell no. From now on, I will be doing meet and greets with every dog that I have an inkling about. If your dog looks bad in your picture, I am going to do a meet and greet. Because this little Yorkie named Cartier, okay, had on a gold chain in his profile photo. I should have known right then the dog was bad. But I was like, oh no, they just got him looking cute. Because you know how we do. You know how we dress up our dogs, right? He had a little gold chain on. I'm like, oh yeah, Cartier, he's fine. He's cool. So the owner even asked me, are you sure you don't want to do a meet and greet with Cartier? I'm like, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Like, I've watched a Yorkie before. Wrong. When I tell you Cartier came over here attacking my 11-year-old dog, I text her, I said, what's wrong with your dog? Because I don't think he likes my dog too much. She was like, oh yeah, you can just lock him up. If you are like me and you prefer not to do a meet and greet, do it. And for those of you that are new to the meet and greet, the dog sitting space, a meet and greet is when you set up a designated time with a new potential client, a new potential dog owner, and their dog to meet the dog. When you set up this meet and greet, do set it during the daytime. Do not set it at night. I mean, you can, but why would you do that? Because like I've said before, people do not like to have profile pictures. So why do you want to meet a stranger in the dark? Do not meet a stranger in the dark for your meet and greet, okay? Make sure it's sometime in the daytime. Now, I do make exception for people if they get off of work late and they cannot get over here until after the sun has just gone down. That is a very rare occurrence that actually happened today, where I met a family with their dog around 7:45 and it was already dark. I did not like doing that, but I said, come over here to this light. We're going to sit here and talk right here under this light so I can see you and you can see me. Anyway, and then I'm going to tell you, do not let people come in your house. If you are not comfortable with that, they will just have to understand. It is very rare that I let people come in my house for a meet and greet, and that is only after I have talked to them for a long time, or it's someone that I've met through Facebook and we're mutual friends, or they have a mutual friend and I've talked to them long enough and I can do my stalker. I can be on my stalker to them before I let them come in my house, okay? For me, it is a safety thing, especially if you do not have a profile picture. I don't want you in my house, 1. 2, you have not paid yet, so there's no paper trail. So that's another thing. You're not coming in my house unless you have paid for the stay, because then I know you're not just trying to be some psychopath and come kill me. That's honestly how I be feeling. Like, is this person trying to book me a serial killer and they're ready to come kill me? Do not judge me. That is just how I be feeling with these meet and greets. Like I said, I have social anxiety. I do not like meeting new people, but I have to do that. So That's pretty much what I got for you. So when the dog gets here and you do meet the dog, do hold your dog, if you have one, kind of tight. Don't let the leashes get all tangled and wrapped around each other, because then they go to sniffing each other and then they might end up biting each other, and now your leashes are tangled and your dogs are fighting and you can't jump in and pull them apart because the leashes are wrapped around each other. So don't let your dog get wrapped up in the leash with the other dog. What you need to do is kneel down on one knee, give the dog your hand so it can sniff your hand first to see if they like you. See how the dog reacts to you. See how the dog reacts to your dog. Now, here's when you don't accept the dog. If the dog is acting very timid and seems very aggressive with your dog or just you in general, it's probably not a good fit. One time I had a dog come over here for a meet and greet, and the owner expressed to me that the dog was very scared of other dogs because it had been attacked in the dog park. So anytime I would try to let my dog walk up to this other dog, the dog would just run away, and it was very stressful for the owner. And so she didn't think it would be a good fit because she said that her dog was scared of Caleb. Okay, cool. It's not a fit. And here's another thing. I don't want you to feel bad if you want to turn down a meet and greet, because the last thing that you want to do is accept a dog that you have a bad feeling about, or an owner that you have a bad feeling about. These people will be okay. And if you don't feel comfortable turning them down while they're there at the meet and greet, just send them a message after they've left and say, I had some time to think about it and I don't think it's going to be a good fit. So you don't have to do it in person, but do follow your gut. Okay. So where was I? I just lost my train of thought. Golly. Oh, yeah. Don't accept the booking if you don't want to. I really lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. My 36-year-old brain is catching up with me. Do make sure to ask the proper questions while you are doing the meet and greet. Do they get along with other dogs? Have they ever been boarded before? This is your chance to ask as many questions as you can about the dog, because remember, the meet and greet is not just for the owner bringing the dog for you. You are the one who is going to have to care for this dog for the extended period of time that is in your stay. So you need to make sure that it is something that you can handle. If you see the dog is running around all crazy and the owner was like, oh, nothing makes the dog be quiet, he constantly barks if a pin drops. If you live in an apartment, then that's probably not a good idea for you to get a dog that barks about any little noise. So just really pay attention to that, because you are trying to get to know the dog and their personality in the short amount of time that you are doing a meet and greet. What else do I want to say about meet and greets? I don't like doing them. Did I already say that? I already said I don't like doing meet and greet. Yeah, I think I said I don't. I do meet and greets now because I force myself to do that. You know, you have to be a personable person while you are on Rover. Even though you're just watching the dog, you actually do have to have somewhat of customer service. So I force myself to have these meet and greets. And anytime I come back in the house after doing a meet and greet that I really did not want to do, I end up saying like, oh, that was fun. They seem really cool. Like, some meet and greets are short. They can be as short as 5 minutes. Like, okay, you look cool. I'm gonna book the dog now. Thanks for letting me meet you. So they can be as short as 10 minutes. Or you could just get to yapping. If it's somebody you really like and you all have a lot in common, those meet and greets can last longer, like 20 minutes, especially if they bring like their husband with them or kids. So then everyone gets to start playing and talking. And so I would just say have fun with it, because I have met so many people on Rover that were clients that have now turned friends. I watch their dogs all the time. We go on trips now. One of my clients turned friend. We actually went to Greece together this past May. We spent 14 days in Greece together. So you just never know who you're going to meet. So I would say do be open to meeting new people, because Rover is actually an avenue and a form of networking. So if you struggle with networking in more business type professional settings, Rover is like another tool for networking. So just be yourself, let them see your personality, ask any questions that you have. And yeah, that's what I have for you. If you all ever want to see a mock meet and greet with me and just get a feel for how I do my meet and greets, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I will be happy to get a willing participant to set that up with you all. Put mock and I will start working on that. But I just want to thank you guys for joining me again for day 23 of Dogtober. Tomorrow is Friday, October 24th. So make sure that you come back tomorrow and experience some more of my life behind the scenes as a full-time dog sitter. Bye.